So let's play a bit more with our Blackest Night character. Hopefully the recording will go fine. The last time it pretty much crashed after, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. So I had to restart the recording using Twitch. So let's see. So essentially we have a whole bunch of evil demons to fight off here. But there's one also with, usually there's one involving a car right over there. Let's start with this one. There we go. And we got our brand new combo, which I will probably use quite a lot. Although I probably could try. I did set up an armory for the healer role. Although I didn't set up the powers properly for healer, but let's give it a try just because, just to see the difference. So essentially, I'm pretty much using the same powers as I was in an DPS role. Like I'm still using Blight, Haunt, Life Drain. The difference is I'm using Divine Light instead of the other name escapes me. I'm using Malediction here, and I'm using Consume Soul. So, and some of the distinction is like Consume Soul works also as a healing over time. There we go.
Dissertation note. Copy. The baboon-headed god of the north seeks out the dead.
But as you can see, I shouldn't spam my power as much as I do when I'm in DPS role. The quite simply because I don't regenerate power quite as much. So ideally in healer role, you start let's say your heal over time, and then you do some weapon attacks, and then after a while, when you think your healing over time is pretty much finished, you cast it again. But playing by yourself as a healer, it can work. Not the best idea, I guess. So let's switch back to DPS, just so we can spam powers a bit more, which is a bit of the fun part of playing the Celestial character, is that you have all these pretty cool combos that you can use. So I guess I would recommend using Celestials if you like playing characters that use a lot of combos. But also I will probably need to set up my healer armory properly at a later time. Right now it's not really an issue. We'll probably go solo for a bit. So when we start doing 4-player missions, then it'll probably be essential to set up the healer role properly. So let's see, I guess we're done here. Got a brand new weapon.
Oh, the plot thickens. Faust plans to bring Black Adam's wife, Isis, back to life. Isis, a kind, beautiful, and powerful goddess. Unthinkable! Black Adam is far too valuable a weapon to
So
rejoin
let's go to the
forces.
warehouse now.
Quickly, use their portal within Gotham University and disrupt their ritual and conduct. Oh, so Faust is being clever.
So usually there's a side quest right there.
I see you down there. I ain't opening the doors until you clear out all those zombies down there first.
So let's
So I
check it
gotta
right
deal
now.
with some of the Joker's clowns. They stashed some of those presents in the Joker tent.
Well, let's get started.
Dissertation notes. Thought the head of God in the West became a saint and shared the sacred air for the journey back to
Until the
beyond.
zombies are out of here. There's too many of them here already.
Let's see. Nah, the gloves aren't good. Well, we'll put that in our mainframe later. Well, let's summon at least one of our little friends. So at some point, once you realize that there's no way you can get your combos out, you just use your weapon. But it's always a bit tricky. Usually, I have a hard time combining weapon combos and power combos. Like either I'll spam weapon combos and will just use my powers once in a while, or I'll pretty much just spam powers. So getting a healthy mix of both, not quite there yet, I suppose. And somehow I messed up. Let's see if we have. No. Essentially, we're looking for some gifts and some artifacts. So sometimes there's not there. I guess we'll have to go up there. So technically we could leave, but we still have a few Joker presents we need. And also there's a bus hidden right here.
Dissertation notes. The god of the sky, Horus, has the authority to return a soul from beyond death.
Now we can go.
So, the deathless obelisk's Faust is using to safeguard his portal can only be destroyed by
This is the guard who spoke to us through the intercom.
sell your soul, at least for the moment.
Oh, we got some new boots, so why not? Eons ago, though, I would somehow would miss the intercom at the entrance for some reason, and but if you don't speak to him through the intercom, once you reach him, you can take the quest directly from him, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while, so maybe it's different now, but I seem to recall at the time I would probably because it wasn't loading on PS3 yet, so I would pass the intercom and not see that you could interact with it, and then I would interact with the guard directly instead. Although it may be also a hero villain thing, which wouldn't surprise me. So let's. Uh, or is it not to pick it up? So normally the next step is to go see our friend Etrigan. I'll just select it from the journal after. Zombie benefits. And there's a side quest right here, so the side quest first, which also has to do with zombies. So let's talk to our friend Etrigan. And of course we resisted, there we go. So as you can see, Etrigan transforms you into a handsome fella. And then you have to go and fight some zombies. Or get some rats from containers. Fresh rat. As a hero, you have to go after the hot dog stands, which to me sounds a bit better. Although in Demolition Man, Stallone did seem to enjoy his rat burger, so who knows?
Dissertation notes. The consent of Anubis is required for any travel from beyond the atmosphere.
Usually you have to be a bit extra careful when you do the missions over here. It's usually a good spot for high-level players to come and farm low-level player kills. Because essentially you're stuck as a zombie, so you can't really run away. Well, you can try, but it won't really work. So you don't run very fast, you can't fly, Sure, you could transform back into a hero and then run away, but by then you'll probably have taken quite a beating, especially from a high level enemy player, I suppose. So ideally, if you ever want to do these missions and avoid the player kills, the player killers, I guess you could switch to the PvE phase. That would be one way to go. Or you could do this mission. If you do these missions at like 3 a.m., there's usually not that many people. Or you're, even right now, it's like 9, almost 9 a.m. And you can see there's no one else around. But if you try to do those at I don't know 3 p.m. or 7 p.m., it'll probably be a different story. There'll probably be a lot more players. And as you can see, I'm knee deep into zombies, so there's no way to try and collect anything at all yet. There we go. Sometimes you can use obstacles, like the container itself, as a shield between you and the enemies. That sometimes will work. There we go. For our last one, let's go over here. Usually in the corner here, it's a lot more quiet. There isn't as many witches or mages. So it should make it if you're struggling because essentially around the other pillars there's usually a whole lot of zombies or mages right around the pillars. So it's very easy to end up fighting a dozen enemies or more.
I just want to tell you, you look disgusting. You'll fit right in.
So we still have a few dumpster to get, I'm pretty sure. I'm just trying to find somewhere there won't be half a dozen mages waiting for us. Oh, there we go. Let's take this one because I knew it. Okay, let's get out of here. Like you saw, it's pretty easy to attract a horde of enemies if you just go downstairs. And here they come. The less painful way to do this mission is usually to stick around here. There's a few of those objectives that you need, and even here you still manage to attract the one freaking witch that was there. Oh, let's get rid of those right now. So by the time you do those on this side, on the other side, the cubes. Oh, you can see the cubes did respawn over there. So let's go back over there. It's a bit. Let's go get this one. I was about to say I probably shouldn't have, and obviously I shouldn't have. Like you can see, they'll attack you from pretty far. So let's take this one and never come down here again. So as you saw, it's pretty easy to attract enemies down there and end up with way too many enemies to fight. There's only 3 cubes left. There we go. Let's put her out of her misery. We don't have to, but why not? So this should be the last one. And we're good to go. So essentially you need to be transformed into a zombie in order to be able to enter the Gotham University. So let's do that. And then once inside, you revert to your normal self. So we did get a few things. That's some nice ring. Well, that's a nice mask. Much better than what we had. And the rest is just the rest. So let's get going. There we go. That was a close call. Ideally, if you can pull them one at a time, there's no reason not to do that. Unless you're in a hurry and, I don't know, are trying to do the speed feed or something like that, then sure, you jump into the fray and try to kill as many of them as quickly as possible. But if you're in no rush, and especially if you're by yourself, there's no reason not to try and pull them one at a time and essentially divide and conquer. Much easier to fight one zombie one at a time
The
than
jackal
to
of the
fight a
Undead
dozen of them all at once.
escorts the dead to heaven.
Oh yeah. And we even got ourselves a PowerPoint. So let's see what we're going to pick. Anoint would be good for our healer. I guess we could go for a Dark Pact. As you can see, Dark Pact and Anoint aren't some of the combo powers. Let's go with Dark Pact. And let's replace... If I was to replace anything, it would probably be Air Burst, but let's try that. Let's replace Air Burst and see how it goes.
not live. Her flesh, it's rotting. Give her more of your powers. Do not hold back. Growing so weak. The powers of Shazam are mine.
Ah, Felix, you're so naughty.
Now, death, Adam, forever. What have you done? These vines will hold you close to me, dearest Adam. Awaken, Kandak Undead, and attack!
Oh, let's summon our friends.
Shazam! You are lucky that I do not kill you here and now. You and Faust will both pay for what you have.
The powers of the gods are not to be questioned. As for Black Adam, pity he's so attached to Isis. We'll have to see what can be done.
Dissertation note. The goddess of
Oh, we're
motherhood
getting
and
closer and
happiness,
closer to
protector of
level
the
30.
soul,
That's good.
the breath of Isis pushes the penitent
So let's see
past
what we
fate.
got. Ah, we got a nice sweater. That's so sweet. A plan. Some nice pants. A nice chest piece. And now comes the dilemma. Do I use the gloves or do I sell them on the broker? Let's use them. So let's get out of here. We're going to make a little detour. Essentially, there's our friend LOL on YouTube who's wondering if we tried the Undead skin for our zombie Batman. Well, let's give it a try. I probably was about to go for that to begin with, but I'm not sure why I didn't go for the Undead skin. I'm sure there's a reason, I just can't recall what it is. And usually the skin dude is over here. Oh, it's a skin lady, sorry about that.
Hey, buddy. I've got a chemical cocktail to help you change your
What's the name of the skin?
price.
Oh, the Deathless Shroud. Is that it? Oh yeah, that's it, Undead. Well, let's buy it, we can afford it. And let's try it out. Let's see if it makes a difference. Where did I put it? Yeah, that's what happens when you have too much crap in your inventory.
Hey, buddy. I've got a chemical cocktail to help you change your appearance. For a price.
Oh, there it is. So let's see if it makes a difference, and if it does, how big a difference. It does make a bit of a difference. Let's try maybe with the paler skin. When we got mail. So let's pick up our mail and then we'll complete our mission with our friend Savannah. Oh, Black Adam ain't so sweet. He gave us a new helmet. Sadly, it's not better than what we already had. Well, that's okay, it happens.
So Faust still lives. After Black Adam and Circe are done with him, I'd imagine he'd sell his soul again, just to be free of their torment.
Killer Frost just called in for society backup from the tap room. I'm a
And
little
we
less
got a new pair of
what's happening
pants.
in Gotham is what I think it is.
No
Let's
good.
follow on in. Talk to Frost in the nightclub, and Lex will tap you when you're on site.
So we will go back to our base for a few minutes. So let's imprint our new gear. Let's do the same with our healer friend. So let's go with the undead skin for him too. Let's wrong one. And let's tweak the color a bit. Let's go put a few mods in our mainframe. Or I should start generator. A bit more power. That wouldn't hurt. And vitalization. Restoration would have been more useful, but at this point you take what you can. So let's see, should I make my sidekick better, or should I start buying the tactical mods? No mods for the weapon yet. Although the chest, we could have some for the chest. The chest and the hands. Oh, the hands. The hands would give us the max damage mod. Well, I don't think we can do it yet, so. 25, 25. Not yet, so we'll make our backup, our henchmen better. And we'll come back later for the white mods. And let's sell anything else. Oh. I played around with my amenities a bit, so I'm probably going to be lost for a bit. And there we go. Like new. I guess I'm gonna have to purchase a Batman bundle before long. We'll see. So let's go see our friend Killer Frost.
Feel a cold chill up your spine? For once, it's not me. We have bigger problems. Someone or something has reactivated the OMAC virus. It turns ordinary people into killer cyborgs, targeting anyone with skills or powers. We have to stop them before they stop us. Permanently.
So I guess it's time to go fight some OMACs.
This is Lex Luthor. We have an opportunity. The OMAC virus is a deadly threat that must
So let's take the side mission from our friend here.
deploying the OMACs.
Well, let's get started.
It's called Brother Eye, and it's a downed satellite created by Batman to store data on superhuman threats. Information like that I can use. For now, I've got the drone next to the memories. Let's see what we can find.
I think I'm going to need something instead of Dark Pact.
Detecting unauthorized access to Brother Eye's location.
Let's see, what could we use? Not yet. For now, let's go back to our good old, where is it? Oh, there it is. Let's go back with Airburst and we'll see. We'll see later on.
Detecting unauthorized access to Brother.
Calculator will review those memory cores to see if we can retrieve anything valuable. This is just
So the side quest, there it is.
Listen up, kid. Go pound on the OMACs and grab some of that cyber virus so the Joker scientists can take a look at it. You never know what new ingredients will wind up in his toxin.
I think we're going to stay away from fire for a bit. She's a bit too powerful for us right now.
Data 1179. OMACs are created using injection.
That was close.
Like that'll last.
Power, that's never a bad thing. And there's usually a side quest here too, so let's go and get that first.
Please help me out. This is my first gig for LexCorp, and when I lived at Dovania... OMAC Directive 2. Ensure continued existence of Brother Eye satellite.
Could have sworn I heard something. Next time, maybe. So we need 3 more cores. The OMACs, that's not really a problem. They're all over the place. But the cores, there isn't that many of those. Just 1 more, and we'll be good to go. There it is. And we're still missing 1 OMAC.
Superman and the JLA failed miserably in exterminating
Oh,
Brother
there it
Eye the
is.
last time he packed it up. Since an EMP burst will disrupt the OMACs, I think we should eliminate some bad men first, and had Lex go airdrop them. Use them to take out the OMACs. Then see if any data remains in the humans.
So let's complete this
Good.
and go fight
Three
the
OMAC
evil
cores.
OMAC.
I do love me some data. This will give us something to use against Oracle. And, for their eye, of course.
Let's see what we got for the collections. Well, at this point, with the new character, most of the collections will be new ones. Although it doesn't take very long until you end up getting collections you already have, sadly. And we got a few exhibits. That's always good. I've been farming like crazy with my Galactus character in order to buy a few things on the broker. So I've been selling and buying, selling exhibits to buy stuff. And let's take our little side mission here.
I'm sure she'll give you a warm welcome along with the EMP device. And she'll make sure you get in safely if she wants to survive.
She looks nothing like Caitlin Snow in the TV show. That's sad. Actually, this model looks pretty good. Always it did.
About time. This device will convert the junction boxes down here into EMPs.
I'm curious to see how well they will realize her in the TV show. Now that we know that Caitlin Snow will actually become Killer Frost at some point this season. Odds are it will be the Earth to Caitlin Snow, but still.
Hurry! Hit the EMP. It's at the end of the corridor.
The lady playing Caitlin Snow is a very pretty lady, so if they do a good job with the costume, it'll be worth it. So let's go on to some alligator in the sewers.
Maxwell, ally of and advocate for.
Although I'm surprised that after last year's season of The Flash, that they didn't make a Grodd in the sewer mission. Although maybe it's something for later down the line. So let's play our favorite game. What's in the box? Slim Blue Aura or the Reaver Shoulders. Nothing much. Let's go with the Aura. No idea which character I have that can use it, but we'll figure it out.
Brother Eye's shielding is breaking up communication, so I won't be able to steer you through. Watch out for Brother Eye's drones and try to get past without access. You can. The data.
Let's get rid of all of those drones. No reason not to. No reason not to eliminate them all. Do you fall underneath? Oh, there it is. Just making sure I didn't forget anything.
I have you. Data 1226 exec. One of the creators of
Sorry about that.
Intruder has not been eliminated. You have entered the presence of Brother Eye. Leave now, or security measures will be initiated.
Let's summon our friends. Yeah, there's so many effects. I don't see anything myself.
Have a nice day.
So let's collect our investigation. Or with our friend, the Brainiac server draw.
I don't want to steal your glory. You've got this.
Brainiac has got this.
You've done well.
So let's go back to see our friend Killer Frost.
Oh, you again. It's cold of me to leave you in those tunnels. But on the bright side, we both survived and the OMACs are on ice. I call that a happy ending.
This is Calculator. The Sinestro Corps is still having issues with their rings, and the Green Lantern Corps and the JSA have them on the run. Sinestro apparently asked for you by name. Check in with Sinestro Corps recruiter in the Midtown nightclub.
Those were nice, nice upgrades. So before going to Metropolis, let's go back to our base. Actually, we'll probably go to Metropolis next time. Essentially, by then I should be able to set up my my healer armory properly, or more properly, I should say. Let's keep the soul shard a bit more. So let's see. So our next mission will be missions, the Sinistral missions, essentially. And we're very close to level 29. And we have a new skill point. So that's going to be it for now, I suppose. But by next time, I should probably essentially spend the skill point I just earned. And probably rearrange my healer armory so that it makes a bit more sense. And let's see. Also, I've been toying with the idea of maybe doing some regular broadcast, quote unquote, like maybe setting some time so that, let's say, like Sunday morning from 9 to 10, I would broadcast with my Blackest Night Batman, and then Sunday afternoon from, I don't know, 1 to 2, I would broadcast using, well, let's say, my Red Sun Superman. And then Monday, Red Sun Superman would probably be Monday from 1 to 2. And like on Tuesday from, let's say, 1 to 2, I would broadcast with my friend, the Flash Fury, or my own version of the Flash. So essentially, trying to set up some regular time so that, let's say one of you guys likes seeing emissions with the Blackest Night Batman. Well, you would know that every Sunday from 9 to 10, there would be a broadcast for with the Blackest Night Batman. So I will try to work out some sort of schedule like that. It doesn't mean that I'm only going to play Blackest Night Batman on Sunday from 9 to 10. I will probably leave myself some leeway so that if Tuesday night I want to play Blackest Night Batman because I want to progress that character, I'm going to have the option to. But I will try to have at least some sort of regular broadcast so that if some of you guys are more interested in some of the broadcast than some of the other characters, you're going to be able to have a choice. So I'm still giving it some thought. So, but probably next week I'll come up with something. So that's it for now, guys. So hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.